back to Pathfinder Tyranny. Sorry. I decided I'll probably get back to Pathfinder Kingmaker tomorrow night, but it's just that one.
One moment, my friend.
Okay.
Of course. How can I help? The spires Of course. How can I help? I am
Questions
nothing
for you.
if not...
Know more about you. What's your story? Origins of Lantry. Huh. Pretty spry for 84. So when they sold you, how much were you worth? Oh. 3 bronze rings. So I remember it. Not that the sum is burned into my mind or anything. As a novice, I was... yeah. Were you born Lantry, or did you take that name on joining? Apophysis, or sage dangling participle. You mentioned raising birds earlier. Think I'll go back to doing that? Turn of phrase. Okay. You know what? For a carrier pigeon, that is actually a really good name. I know you're smarter than you act. Extend me the same courtesy. Oh. Wait, an agent of his sent me to the school of Ink and Quill 30 years back. Jeez. Well, yeah. So you advocating surrender to Kairos was the end of your long plan? Yes and no? When I first left her. What else aren't you telling me? Buddy. You are so freaking needy sometimes. Thank you for telling me. Now, no more secrets, understood? Speak of something else. How do you feel about Kairos? How can I not help but find him to be the most captivating person alive? The man has bent empires, claimed continents. Where he goes, history follows. I won't deny he has killed millions, at least, but I contend more would have died in petty wars across Tyranny in the void of Kairos. I've seen what tiny despots, merchant cabals, and mage guilds can inflict in the names of all sorts of righteous causes.
I am nothing if not a...
Arcane matters.
I'd be happy to oblige. Ever since the...
Edicts in general. Curious about a specific edict. Stone. Fire. Oof. Edict of Storms. Something else. Same arcane principles of spellcraft and other
Edicts
magic.
are the strongest manifestation of magic we know, and they seem to violate all other lesser phenomena. No dispel cantrip has ever dented or abated an edict. Even archons with powers of great durability cannot shrug off their effects. Just look at Cairn. Now, what I find curious, edicts can flex a little. Or so my studies suggest this is the case. Take the Edict of Storms. While the day it was proclaimed was the most violent, the actual radius of the storm has changed over time. But most will have none of my hypotheses on this matter.
What's your conjecture about the edicts?
So, in my studies, some edicts resolve some problem of the overlords and then vanish into history. But the edicts that linger around, almost all of them begin to widen. Their effects become more intense. Here's the intriguing part. The older the edict, and the more that's written about it, the more the reports of that edict get more dire over time.
Perhaps edicts have a life of their own one-sided motion?
Something to that effect, at least. I contend that edicts are powered by fear. Fear of Kairos helps fuel the casting, and fear of the edict feeds the magic, sustaining it, and, if enough people fear it, even growing it a bit.
Rule by fear is certainly Kairos' way.
Intellectual honesty demands that I study the matter more. If I'm correct, the more people fear and obsess over an edict, the stronger it becomes. Edicts are the strongest. Now, what I find curious,
Okay.
and I'd be happy to oblige.
Magic of the Archons. I was an Archon born or bred.
And I'd be happy to
I
oblige.
know spellcraft.
I've forgotten more than most blood chanters have ever learned.
Is that so? Then let's talk about it, Lantry. What do you know? The knowledge isn't doing any good locked up in that impressive brain of yours. Tell me what you know, Lantry. What secrets do you know?
Well, where to start? There's the secret as to how to perfectly roast pheasant. Cooking, you see, is like magic. Instead of sigilant shapes, think of them as your basic food solids and more ethereal spices. And so I told him, no, you fool, you can't try to form two shapes into one spell, round and straight. Don't make a corkscrew. What a novice mistake. And so I argued it seemed more likely the scourges are trying to eat us, not mate with us. Wait, how'd I get on this topic?
Yeah, serves me right. For
What do you want to know?
Okay. Can you teach? What sort of magic did the sages teach you? Preservation, concealment, healing. Doublecraft to study. Why can't you tell me about signing magic? Oh, sorry about that. Scratching my nose. Can you teach me anything?
I think you know all I can teach you. And
Oh,
I'd
nice.
be happy to oblige.
Familiar with the old
Familiar is
walls.
a relative term. I think I know more than most, but it's a subject of mystery, even to the scholars. Though, I must admit, in addition to my reading, I've ventured into the old walls on occasion. And soiled many undergarments in the process.
You must be familiar with the Bane. Ugh. Do you know who built them or why? Let's see. Though the Cheersmen have similar laws forbidding exploration.
And I'd be happy to...
And it is to their purpose?
And I'd be happy to oblige.
Other matters? That's all for now. Okay. Let's see. Lantry is almost 5. Nice. Barrack is almost 5 on fear. Almost 3 on the former. Oh, so close. Oh, nice.
Good day, Fatebinder. It's always nice to see you. What do you need? What do you need?
Good lord, this loading screen takes a while now. I'm not sure why. Judge's Day. Buddy, what is going on with you? Come on. Take a nap for a bit. Okay. Okay. Pardon me. I'm gonna try reloading without going to the main screen. see whether that resolves the issue. So I apologize for basically double loading screens. I hope to God it's not triple. Nope, still the same thing. I genuinely don't know what's going on with that. I really don't. And I can't find anything online about it. Granted, trying to do Tyranny tab freeze, yeah, not exactly the most productive way to do a Google search. Well, aside from that, I mean, it said, I've gotten ones where Alt-Tab causes the game to freeze entirely. Or actually, the entire computer to freeze entirely, according to what I saw.
On it.
The region is too unstable and our business is suffering because of it. And if I have to pay one more toll or hand over more guard money, I won't have two rings to rub together. What seems to be the issue here? Uh-huh. Who are you?
Moving cautiously. Slow and steady.
Lethian's mistress.
No one will see me.
Let's see, Sunrise Falls.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, okay, so it must be like a bar or something.
Listen closely. Something sounds out of place. I will stay out of sight.
On the lookout.
Actually, let's see. Drinks. I guess I'll take that. Potion of Revival. Okay. Let's see. Elemental Barrier. Huh. So I actually have the highest lore of the entire party. Can't say I expected that.
Slow and steady.
Oh, scroll. Okay. Worn shortbow. Okay, so I've got to track down Elgin, apparently.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
Let's see. Heavy leather boots. Oh boy, what? Okay, that's what I did. Oh! Huh! You can change your portrait mid-game now. Interesting. Power is 400. What, buddy? You have food. You have water. You're all set.
Moving cautiously.
What can you tell me about Lethian's Crossing? You haven't always lived here? I'm hearing some... You're Lethian's granddaughter? No. How do you feel about the disfavored? Okay, so do not enlist the Brotherhood is kind of the message I'm getting from them. Okay, it looks like he's off upstairs. Yeah, may as well head this way. Oh, hang on. Oh, Algian's house.
Have a look here. Moving cautiously.
Let's see. I don't know. 200 mace. That one I might keep. Let's see, endurance. Okay, endurance defense. Yeah, I'll do that there, I think.
Can't do that.
Alright, so that's where the songbird was, I believe. Yep.
Moving cautiously.
That was Eldian's house, right? So, where's Eldian? Oh, he might be in a different room altogether at this point. Boy, these loading screens are long. But I thought Kingmaker could be a little long on those, but this is putting that to shame. Or, to credit, I guess would be the... Oh, crap, that was the... That was the couple's house, I believe. Lethian's granddaughter and her wife, if I recall right. Well, actually, I've recalled who they were. I just can't recall whether this was their home or not. So, yep. Went through an entire loading screen for that. Lotus. Show me what you have for sale. Forge-bound hammer. Forge-bound apprentice armor. Alrighty. Well, Only... Wait, only who? Oh, because I did comparison, I think. And awesome. So, still more spells to learn. Hmm. Wait. What? How am I the most powerful enemy defeated so far? Let's see. Searing Palm. Let's see. Tidal Burst is... Yeah, no damage. Sure. Fireball. Okay, yes, I am taking that in lieu of... Oh, good God, I'm genuinely not sure. Oddly enough, I think Restoring Touch. I mean, that's too good of a thing to pass up. Flash Fire. Oh, and it's a cone, too. Let's see. I wouldn't be able to learn that, unfortunately. And the last one is Glowing Barrier. Hmm. Interesting one. Although, let's see, what was the... Oh! Okay. Volcanic weapon. Actually, let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, so that's regardless of which one it is then. Yeah, there's already a bit of a pause, and I'm not sure what's causing that. Not sure. Oh, this might have been where the disfavored headquarters were.
Interesting.
Raven Shawl.
Let's try not to stand out, shall we?
Let's see. Subterfuge 53, 47, 39, 35. I guess I'll hold on to it until I bring Verse back into the party. Good lord. These load screens are just killing my patience. Especially because it kind of baffles me, to be quite honest. Since I'm reasonably sure that the loading screens... Well, for one, I know the loading screens in... Okay, so old walls are currently sealed.
Cut the banter and stay low.
But the loading screens in something like Middle-earth Shadow of War, for one thing, they were nowhere near as plentiful. But I think the loading screens themselves were about on par in terms of how long it took.
I will stay out of sight.
I can't help but think that, I'm not interested in what you're selling, talk to my brother. Means he's a merchant, which means he's the one that seal belongs to. At a hunch. Even because I know I've played through the game before, though I don't think I ever got this far on the rebellion route. I think I joined up with the I think I wound up joining up with the disfavored, if I recall right, but I'm not sure either. It's been a fair while. Oh, Archeon Bronze. Welcome to Lathian's Crossing, home of the best merchant in the entirety of the tiers. That would be me. Archeon Bronze at your service. What can you tell me about other merchant companies in the tiers? Jade Marmots, Lace Fringe, Linked Rings, Handover Quill. Tell me more about Handover Quill. Oh. Shipment of iron and weapons went missing. It was found with this seal in a house in Echo Call Crossing. The weapons were meant for the disfavored, and the Vendrian Guard suddenly had iron weapons. Changes things. What does Handover Quill have to do with the Vendrian Guard? Have you considered that shaking me down could be even more costly? Yep. From Fifth Eye to use Handover Quill to deliver iron. Uh-huh. I'd like to see your wares. Okay. Two-handed mace, which, Staff of Enigma. Manteau of Mirrors. Ooh. Problem is, the ring counter seal. Already known, already know, and... Well, Sigil of Bleeding, I'll get that one. So thus far, the disfavored are not at fault. Thus far. What a pleasure it is to see you in my establishment, Fatebinder. Always an honor to entertain someone of your standing at Lethian's mistress. Tell me more about your establishment. What brought you to Lethian's Crossing? Oh. Do you have food and drink? Okay. $100 rings for the night.
No one will know I was there.
Moving cautiously.
So, Timo? Uh-huh. Okay, I can only imagine how Lantry would have reacted in that situation. I kind of want to bring him just to see that. So many loading screens. I mean, like I said, the main issue, I think, is not so much how long it takes to load, but how often it loads. Oh, Zen? The Forge. So I talked to him, but I never actually went in the building, did I? Boy, am I feeling like an idiot. There we go. And yeah, I think the Forge Bound are going to be a lot more valuable the than the Bronze Guard would be. There we go. Master, the Fatebinder is here. Fatebinder, may the fires of your forge never cool. I had hoped our paths would cross. Why have you come to Lethian's Crossing? Oh, good God. Why did you create the helm? Why did the Forgebound stay here if the Bane are such a threat? Why you asked to create this item? Couldn't any Forgebound here do it? How did you become master of the Forgebound? This is impressive. I could use the talents of the Forgebound to supply an army to overthrow Kairos. Would you consider joining us? Oh boy, this is going to trigger Barrick, isn't it?
I feel much improved.
From talk of treason. I am genuinely surprised that he didn't say anything there. Elgin? Yep. Nobody's collected me, old man. I'm only too happy to see the last of your fetid backwater trading post. Of course, Mistress Archon. We always treasure your presence here at the crossing. Can I ask you some questions? Tell me about the spire. Did what they could against the Bane. How did you seal the door? Will you let me into the old walls? Bronze Brotherhood. Oh boy. What are the Forge Bound? And the Earthshaker mages? How have your interactions with the Scarlet Chorus been? Crossing's history. Oh, good God. How does the Brotherhood want it? Kairos' interest. How did you settle here? How did you build the old walls bridges? Who was Lethian? Lethian was your mother? I'll be on my way.
I got it. Ah, got it.
Ooh, what did I just get? Plans, Headhunter. Spire Forge upgrade. Forge Bound Hammer. (15 to 20 crush). 9 to 12 slash pierce. And what's eradicating? Honestly, he might be better off with this one. see, 10 to 15 pierce, 9 to 12 slash. Sure, why not?
Cut the banter and stay low.
What do you do here in the forge? There a problem? Okay. Do you kill with your left hand or your right? Right. Why do you want to know if I kill with my left or right hand? Oh. Yeah. Huh. What can you tell me about the master? Can you make me something magical? Ooh. Why make weapons if you could kill your foes with magic? Why walk if you could pay porters to carry you? How exactly does your magic help you make things? Oof. We lose a lot of apprentices. Tell me about the disfavored. Can you make something for me? Can? Most certainly. Well, Kairos invented cues for a reason. I did not realize the request was so thoughtless. My apologies. Oh, nice. I do resent that Kairos' demands reduce our work to mere quotas. I should be allowed to customize my work for every soldier. Only apprentices have anything to learn from making the same size helmet again and again. Are you well? You look weary. Ecstatic. Forge runs too hot if my breath becomes too hurried. Is that how you excel? Well, that in practice. Couldn't that kill you? I should hope so. I'll be going. And head on out and up to the... I'm assuming between the two waterfalls. Or might it be near the door? I'm not sure. But I do remember from... well, I'll let you guys see for yourselves. Provided you haven't watched it already. Or played through it already. I mean, the game is not old, but Sunset Spire. Oh, there's something there anyway. Oh, hey, Eldian. It is done. Good, good. Now the people of Lethian's Crossing have one less thing they must worry about. Kairos' law states that no one is allowed to enter the old walls. But if no one goes inside, we will never know if the helmet is working. I will do this for you. Wow. Oh, hang on, Barrack. Let's see. Armor deflection. Okay, so parry goes up. By 2 with that. Oh, and armor deflection. Oh, here we go. Yeah, sure. And Barrack also gets, let's see, legs of iron. Eh. Good lord, buddy. Seasoned veteran 2. Yeah, I think that'll work. Enter the old walls. Oh, minus 5% for all damage taken. Nice.
I got it.
Use the keystone. Okay, let us see how this goes. Yeah, I figure I'll probably push through here, and I believe the end of it should contain the spire. And for some reason, honestly, for some reason I thought that settling that helmet where it is actually weakened the defenses at first. There's a... Uh-oh. This does not bode well. Is there never a positive outcome for entering the old walls? Oh, shit. Brace yourself. The Bane approach.
Too bad.
Oh, boy.
I live for the Vanguard.
Uh-oh.
I'll take care of it.
Let's see. Oh boy, that's not great.
Not a problem.
That one rattled me hard. I got it.
I dare you! Try that again!
Take that. On it. Will do. You learn something every day.
You assume the forge-bound master isn't as masterful as she thinks. Lesson forms done ya.
Found something.
Buddy, what is it, man? Or cat. Note from Iron Guard Ventara. As per our verbal agreement, you are allowed entry into the old walls at Lethian's Crossing with the explicit instructions to find a path to the Bronze Brotherhood campsite on the other end. Ooh, okay, so it's finally a knock against the disfavored.
I could bend that apart.
No one will see me.
Iron ingot, and what's the one I just picked up? Staff of Boreal Frost. Oh, hey, I went up a level. Let's see. Let's see, control force goes up for some reason. And control atrophy goes up as well. Huh. Weird. Sure, I could use a bit more defense on that one. Let's see, boost morale. Seize the initiative. And refuse pain. Oh yeah, meh. Here we are. There's magic. Additional spell slots. Looks like a W. Buddy, what is it? Seriously here. Alright, I think what I'll do is talk to her, get back in there, presumably. I hope I don't have to run all the way back up to that mage helm. And I was right, though. It did actually make things worse.
You want me to be subtle? Fine.
Wait a minute. The helmet is gone. Did anyone pick it up and mistake it for ordinary equipment? Well, we know now why the Bane were able to escape. Uh-oh. If you want to leave this town alive, go now. I'm going to eliminate all of you. Ha! Okay, this was unexpected. I genuinely didn't remember about this part.
Slow and steady.
Actually, let's see. Icicle Storm, Haste. Alright, Mirror Image first.
Will do. Moving cautiously. I got it. Sorry, I can't. I got it.
Sorry, Barrick, I'm genuinely not sure if that's actually gonna hurt
Right.
It'll take more than...
you. Boy, the use of spells in this is a real game changer.
Will do. I will aid you.
Oh boy. Accidentally hit
do.
the concussive bolt. Icicle Storm. Here we go.
Well, that did nothing except tick them off.
I will aid you.
I'll take care of it.
Nice.
On it.
Alright, so Bronze Brotherhood Warhammer. Good lord, what, buddy? Alright. I think I'll do that for myself here.
I got it.
And let's see. Spectral
I
blur.
will aid you. To battle!
Okay, here we are.
I can't.
Touch of atrophy, crippling coil. Rhyme spike. There we go. This is gonna hurt.
Afraid of death!
Uh-oh.
I'm on.
Concussive bolt.
I suppose. If you think it will help. Easy as can be.
Shattered stone. And one per encounter. Holy hell!
Bitter and jaded.
I will aid you.
Got the commander. Oop. There we go.
Will do.
You have no hope. No, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine.
I will aid you. Will do. Come and face my iron!
Will do.
Sorry.
On it.
Okay, here's Eldian's house. Oh! Throw a rock at him.
I got it. I will aid you. On it.
Let's see. Does she have a self buff, or I don't think she does.
I got it.
You've just made a big mistake. Look who's here. But just a bit too late, aren't you? Now that I have the Mage Bane and the Forgebound Master, nothing can stop me from unleashing the Bane on Lethian's Crossing. You motherless cur! As soon as I free myself, and make no mistake, I will free myself, your blood will join your underlings on my armor. It'll take more than a hammer to my head to take me down. Coward, using your men as a distraction. You know you're no match for me. With the Bane free, I will drive out the invaders that think this is their home and I have a town to endanger, so I can save it. You unmitigated prick! Oh boy! Oh, that worked even better than I thought it would. Oh crap, he's dazed. Searing Palm can work there, and
Can't do it.
sure, false pit. Just to get him down, and oh good god. Incapacitated. Lovely. He's stunned for however long. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Down! Yes.
Wait, where the hell did she go? Oh, Eldian. Okay. Yeah, this is playing out quite a bit differently than what I have experienced before. And I was also on the good terms with the disfavored, so I know I had to repel an attack from the Bronze Brotherhood, because I remember having all of the drawbridges up when that occurred. Fatebinder, come in. I was just told the news that the Magebane helm has disappeared. This is terrible. What happened just now? I heard fighting out there. Are there more of them? Radamon stole the Magebane helm and captured Zdenya. I was just beginning to believe we were finally safe, but a celebration planned before his time will no doubt become a wake. And without Zdenya, there's no chance of getting another helm. Have a camp near the old walls at Twin Rivers and use Deserter's March as a travel route. What can you tell me about Twin Rivers? What can you tell me about Deserter's March? Anything else going on? Yep. What exactly did they expect to have happen? You leave a nice piece of iron in plain view and you're just asking to have it swiped. Nobody thought to, I don't know, tie it down or something? Yes! I was going to ask the same thing! Words are easily overcome, and after that, the helmet is just there for the taking. Shame. It might have even worked. Well, good. Guess I'm not the only one who saw this as a disaster just waiting to unfold. But at least someone else stealing the Magebane means we can steal it from them, and it won't be quite as wrong as if we stole it from the town. What? Why are you looking at me like that? About the recent attack. Any idea where he might have taken Zdenya? Yes, yes. Settlers faring. How dangerous are things now without Magebane? Why do you think they attacked? Yeesh. Why do you think you took Zdenya captive? Seems that not all the Brotherhood agree with Redamon. Yep. Rest real quick. And this way. Boom. Yeah, I genuinely didn't anticipate that one. I seem to have recalled Magebane not working for a different reason. Buddy, what? Seriously, you're doing that churring so often. Alright, so Mistress's... or Lethian's mistress, rather. I am curious whether there's been any injuries in here. I mean, I wouldn't be half surprised, honestly. Or maybe even someone abducted. That one of the Bronze Guard had a fancy on.
What is it you need? I'm still amazed we survived the Edict of Execution. The course may outnumber...
Talk of
What is
something
it you
else.
need? Ask away.
Questions. Return to our travels.
Good day, Fatebinder. It's always nice to see you. What do you need?
What do you think of the state of the world?
Are we trading in... What do you want to know about? That bitch? She's rude. She's got some power in there, that's... Although I'm more than happy to give her a try. Are you game, Eb? Think you could take me out?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm confused. Are you offering me a duel or something a little more down and dirty?
You know what I meant.
Oh, don't worry, dear. You're far too young for me. I like...
Though I suppose I should watch myself around her. You never know how people... What do you need?
Let's see. Sunrise District. Okay, in the shadow of the old walls. Okay, it's not actually saying anything about talking to people and trying to give them a hand, is the thing. Bronze Brotherhood Helm. Okay, what are the hides for then? Crafting, maybe? Eh. Well, it cost me nothing to keep them in the inventory, so that's where they shall stay. Let's see, that was her sanctuary. There we go, I can head up to the forge because odds are that's going to be where it actually needs to happen. Especially considering that that's literally the only other entrance at this point, and I've exhausted everyone that could be talked to. Oh, over here, need your help. Uh-oh. You didn't seem very happy to have her around yesterday. I can find her killer, but how do you know it was the Brotherhood? Sandro. Bearing false witness can lead to even more murder. Are you sure it was Sandro and not some other Brotherhood mercenary? I'll be back after I find him. Hideout is somewhere in Twin Rivers. Okay, she ain't in there. Hey, buddy. No claws. Reached down to get my water bottle, and he decided to try keeping my attention down there. Or at the very least, he wanted to keep my hand down there with him. Alright, so I didn't exhaust all of the conversations in there. And yeah, it does seem a little suspect that... Let's see, Lohara, this should be interesting. Eldian mentioned you might need some help. That goat fucker, Redmond, I really made a mess of this settlement. Not only did it capture the head of our order, but also killed several of my forge hands. As much as I'd love to personally track down the bastard, I'm duty-bound to stay and fulfill our commitments to the armies. I was going to... How will you supply the armies with fewer forge-bound present? You may. Oh, shit. Ah. I know of a Brotherhood camp at Twin Rivers. Tell me about the missing shipment. No spotted deserters march with known Brotherhood activity. There a problem? Let's see, leave no one behind and Twin Rivers. Oh, I'm almost up to level 4 with Tunon. I'll wander around because I'm not sure what all was damaged in the attack, and there might be just random NPCs scattered throughout the settlement. And I'd prefer not to completely bypass them if I can help it. And I know for a fact that on the disfavor, when you sign up with the disfavored, the Scarlet Furies or the Scarlet Chorus attacks. At which point they, set fire to quite a bit of the town because that's kind of their thing. Yeah, I may as well just... Oh, Callian. Not sure who that is, actually. I don't recall having... Oh, crap, I completely bypassed this entire portion here. Oh, okay, yeah. I did go in there then. Crap. Of course, I'll see what I can find out. Okay. Alrighty. I haven't gotten any new missives in a while, come to think of it. Let's see, so Twin Rivers first, I believe? Or is it Ironhull Trail? No, Twin Rivers, Twin Rivers. Oh boy. Or, wait a minute. No, it's Deserters. Yeah, I need to go to Deserters first. So, actually kind of glad I got intercepted. Albeit not intentional. Kills in shadow. Oh, bare-breasted.
Know this scent. Stench of blood, sweat battle. Iron and death. Smells like alpha. Smells of strength. But it's male.
Boy, very matriarchal societies around here.
Have been stalking human centrail. have ranged many more than 5 nights through tribe and human territories of Tyr's land, hunting for human called Fatebinder, for human who woke Horizon Rock called Mountain Spire.
Okay.
Have hunted hot high, cold low, wet dry. Traipsed far until paws bled, but always human who smelled of alpha evaded beast woman. Had to slink through shadows, fast, fast, quick, without rest to catch delicious prey at last.
Your markings must be from the Shadowhunter tribe.
Fatebinder knows tribes of beast women. Curious human. Male who smells of alpha and knows of Shadowhunter tribe. Best tribe. Lost tribe of kills in shadow.
Honestly, I think this is going to be my best option, oddly enough.
Will kill.
Shit.
Throat out. Will lash, twist, tear, and mangle.
That was not my intention. So, reloading that one because, yeah. I genuinely thought that was actually my best option there. That a display of strength would be appreciated. I think I was conflating them with the Scarlet Chorus.
No, have hunted hot high. Fatebinder knows tribes of beast women.
Introduce yourself properly before I lose my patience.
Fatebinder not see. Beast woman. Best hunter. Kills in shadow. Daughter of mystic brood mother. Relict. Alpha to pack of stone whelps.
Oh, this gig now has a new knot in his fur. Speaking of beasts. So apologies for the delay here. I'm getting to it while I've got it in hand. And it's relatively small. Come on, Fizzgig. Quit backing up, please. Oh, okay. I hope that didn't pain you, Fizzgig. I wound up accidentally, basically pulling the fur out. Explain yourself, Beast Woman. What is it you want?
Humans. No human called Fatebinder. Kairos breeds words on paper. Fatebinder binds words to earth and sky. Makes ground tremble. Makes night cry, blood and fire.
I merely read Kairos' edicts. I am but a vessel for the Overlord's great magic.
Fatebinder speaks and storms rage. Humans wail. Sun dies. Fatebinder speaks and rocks tear through flesh like killing claws. Tribes of Kairos fear Fatebinder. Human Alpha claimed Horizon Rock called Spire, and Archons did not kill Fatebinder. Archons rolled over and whined, covetous.
What would a Beast Woman know of Tunan's Fatebinders?
Human is not first Fatebinder. Kills in shadow has hunted. Kairos hunts human realms to extinction. Rules tribe of blood and ruin, starvation and death. Seeks to slaughter beast women like prey. But beast women are not prey. Are not flighty, feeble-minded humans.
Honestly, it has to be fun to voice characters like this. It really does. I mean, I know I get a blast voicing, like saying some of the stuff that they do, just for fun.
Beast women are savage hunters. Bred to fight Kirut, like Fatebinder who smells of alpha. Strong always kill weak, then grow weak. Or killed is migration of life. But kills in shadow is not weak now. Will not be weak for many long seasons. will join Fatebinder and survive Kairos' tribe.
If you want to join me, it'll have to be as my beta.
Kills and Shadow is not beta. But even alphas submit to stronger-willed primas. Many packs make a tribe. Is this not a thought humans also understand? Beast Woman will follow Fatebinder. Will not dominate. Unless Fatebinder begins to smell weak.
Fine, but keep your nose to yourself.
Kills and Shadow will not shelter stone whelps anymore. Scamper and flee! Do not want to see shadows lurking, stalking behind. Barb cleft his leader now. Will not like if Kills and Shadow catches sight or scent of stone mongrels again.
Okay, I have to one. Let's see.
I'll tack homeward. See you there.
Sure. Oh boy. Actually, okay, she can only equip accessories. Fair enough. Natural hide. Not sure why it says stolen, though. So, unarmed combat? So... Wow, that's a hell of a jump. Oh, accuracy, that's why. Let's see, Ravager or Titan? Oh, she can... Okay, so she can use weaponry. In which case... Yeah. Because that changes the equation rather drastically. Buddy.
No have been stalking human centrail, have hunted hot high Fatebinder. Knows tribes of beast women. Curious you. Beast woman did not range so far. Nope, nope. Will not move from way. Can Fatebinder not see? Beast woman. No human called Fatebinder. Human tribes of Kairos fear Fatebinder. Human alpha Kairos hunt beast when they're strong, always kill weak, then grow weak. Kill enemy? No enemy kills unless Fatebinder begin. Kills and
I'll tack homeward. See you there.
Alright, so that was all the same options. Oh, crap.
Fatebinder wants beast woman?
Okay. Let's see. Primal Scream. 200 weapons is one-handed. Okay, recovery time. Eesh. Sure, I'll go with that. Okay, why is it a red 7? Is my question. Lower skill of 20? Huh. Surprising. $35, not surprising. Touch of atrophy. Concussive bolt. Frozen grasp. Oh, wait a minute. Searing palm. That'll work. Oh, and I've got I have 2 slots that I haven't used. Huh. I could have sworn I did, though. Let's see. Have haste. Tidal burst. Okay, he's got both of them. Fulmination. Permafrost. So close to being able to do that. Flash fire. Okay, mage fire affliction. Okay, I do have that then. No, 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 not Jolt. Fulmination. Here we are. Oh, vital body can't actually do yet. That would do it. That'll work. Oh, damn it, it's the freaking... that thing.
On the lookout.
Boy, Alt and Tab are both just not working well. Okay, so let's see. Deserter's March. So yeah, I'll go with the March first. I even got in the middle of the night, and oh, wow! I did not realize it was 2 hours already. So, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Especially because, well, okay, it's all saved. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.